What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at FUT Birthday Jairzinho, 93 rated, a 5-star, 5-star, 5'8 right wing, can still be right mid as well, and obviously the upgrades are nothing spectacular in terms of attributes. It is mainly that 5-star weak foot that we're looking at now. Obviously we've got an extra 1 defending, 1 physical and 1 passing. Nothing really to report on there. I don't feel like you'll notice that much of a difference between this and the prime in terms of his actual stats, but that 5-star weak foot is incredible. The prime version at this moment in time is coming in at 2.9 million coins. This version as of right now is 11.2. He's dropped about 800,000 coins in the first hour-ish, so it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up at. But a right wing Brazilian icon, 5'5", that's a very, very good card. High expectations from him. Love the dynamic. He's come into the game at the start, and I think he's really messed up the right wings. He feels better than Garrincha and Best, and honestly, I didn't think that would happen because icons, especially right wings, has been Garrincha and Best as their prime and moments versions for the past 4-5 years now. Outside the foot, power header and flair as the traits. We're not going to mess around. Let's see what this man can do. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. All the way across to him. Let's get a bit of pace on the go if we can. Blast him past everybody. A little bit of dribbling as well. Tries the alley-oop again. Once more. He's not going to fall for it again. In the middle, oh, Marquez with a great block. Already dancing around the line, which is what you want. Going to pick it straight back up here. Looking a run off Eto. He finds him. Can we find anybody in the back there? Like I say, the dribbling. It's a great ball and almost a great finish. Lafont with a big hand. And again, this is going to be the absolute prime spot for him. Just getting in behind the defenders. Get the first big touch. Marquez has been brilliant for him, but that is exactly every single time. You'll find people that can deal with it, and you'll also find people that literally cannot mark it for anything. They'll just constantly let their left back, right back, whatever wing you decide to put him on, wherever he goes, they will just constantly be out of position, and the pace of him will absolutely drive him forward. And every single time, I want to see the free kicks though. I feel like it might be a bit too, I don't know, 20, what is that, 20, how many yards? 23.5. I don't think he's known for free kicks. 80 free kick accuracy. Not going to be the one that I personally want for here. We'll go for a bit of a hazard run here. 23 yards is pretty good. Up and over the wall, and it's a great save. And not a bad header back in. Again, up and down the wing as much as possible. Let him through, and this is perfect. Drags the defender out. Nobody in the box, though. That is the disappointing factor. Going to have to... Marquez is just so solid, to be honestly, every single time so far, but most definitely he can do it. This guy's just got very, very lucky with knowing exactly where we're going with it. Again, you'll find some opponents that literally will not guess any move that you do. Let's whip a ball in. It's a perfect weight for Ginola to just tap home, and sometimes that is what you got to do as well. I find myself running too much into the box, whereas a simple pass, a simple knock-in, and it's there. It's absolutely on the money, and it's a great pass from him. And again, over the top, can we get that first touch? It's a good touch from Cole, and that is another thing as well with pace. The fullbacks now are very, very pacey in themselves, so it's a lot more different. When you first get the game, sometimes you can get them 90 pace wingers that will just do everything, and then you kind of just have to knock it past them and that's it, run. Now 90, 99 pace fullbacks with a shadow anchor, you can't do that anymore. There's very, very top end left backs, especially if you are looking in the Capdevia suite as well. We could try and go all the way around there. Oh, finds on the other end. Bit of pace. Marquez out of position. Can we get a little bit of a shot? That's rushing it. That's far rushing it. I feel like putting him kind of in the center would give that space a lot easier, but most definitely a pass would be much more simple. I think we're forcing the actual shot far too easily. And again, looking for that ball if we can. Finds Marquez. Oh, it's a lovely bit. Seconds. Finds the finish. It's a little bit of an El Tornado into a beautiful volley, and he finds himself the winning goal so far. Oh, he has the strength. All the way now, Jairzinho. Pace. We see Ginola coming in at far zone. Oh, we might have been able to pick it up, but it's a very, very good block from Walker there. I did think that maybe we might have got a bit of cheese if we found it. Jairzinho sitting on the edge, looking for the Trivela that's blocked quickly. Oh, he loves the El Tornado. Faking it. Oh, it was just a finish away. It was absolutely a finish away. It's a great block from Lafont, but he did everything right. That El Tornado is definitely a weak spot. Obviously, not a lot of people do it nowadays. It's not necessarily as efficient as what it was. Oh, and that's an offside goal, thank God. But most definitely is doing its work here. It will definitely lose its effectiveness once you do it 4 or 5 times against an opponent, though. Find him on the inside. Get the touch. It's lovely. Ball across. Great header. Great save. And nearly the seconds. It's a great ball out wide. Good first touch. Again, that's the problem. He's so quick. Nobody's in the box. Finds a Trivela to Janolu. Tries to get it again, though. He's doing very, very well in the link-up play. Like I say, in terms of wing, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the pace. He's got a bit of physicality to him as well. I feel like he's holding his own. Marquez has most definitely been his opponent this game, and I think he's got the right choices. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And you'll find in the game that can shift. And so far, he's done well. The El Tornado is the one that really stumped him. But it is going to be an interesting one to see how he settles this game out. Hopefully we can find another one with him. And it's been absolutely fantastic. The 5 stars coming in clutch. Don't have to worry about the foot of him really. Obviously the strong foot is going to be more preferred. But most definitely is not necessarily a hindrance anymore. Good turn. Little bit of a roulette. Pulls it back. Left foot across and nearly. Can we find it here? We're just rushing now. We're rushing. We're trying to find that final goal. Might have to come in extra time at this point unless we can find an absolute masterpiece as he finds Eto in. Oh, we nearly get it again. Lafont's been brilliant for him. Foot birthday Lafont. Definitely one to look at this rate. Oh, it's a great ball on the outside. Marquez straight across. Like I say, his pace has been absolutely unbelievable, but nobody else is catching him, so he has nobody in the box by the time he's ready to cross it. Maybe kind of just slowing the run down a little bit might have been better, as Marquez is coming in across, and you've either then got to retreat back to the left back that you've passed, or you try and just hit and hope in kind of a more of a back to the edge of the box sort of style. Finding it here. Jairzinho winning it back. Okay, nice. Dribbling-wise, decent, as we kind of expect from him. Little bit here. Again, shaking him off. Oh, that was the through ball. Oh, Jairzinho's in behind. Big push. Should be able to... Oh, he's not even going to get the shot off. Get a left foot. That's what I mean. The 5-star weak foot does have its advantage. I know that's not necessarily the greatest shot in the world, as he's just messed it up and I've messed it back up. Brilliant. But indefinitely, that was a very weird pace. He had a very good first touch, brilliant acceleration, and the second was shocking. So going into the overall for him then, he's now coming in at 9.960, which is a big drop from 11.2. I can imagine he should drop down quite a bit. We've got Cantona dropped to Mill, 5.5 now for Matthias, obviously 3.16 for Best and 4.7 for Pushgas. Still coming in as the most expensive foot birthday icon at the minute, and most definitely a 5-star wingers. There's very few of them. If we have a look at the right wing in specific, obviously can't technically play left mid without obviously changing him in game. We are looking realistically at Jairzinho being number 1. We've then got a Kylian Mbappe who can play right mid, right wing, but again we're not going to. Messi, 4-star. I thought he had a 5-star skills, to be honest. 4-4 for Beckham, 5-4 for Best. Is there actually a 5-star winger? That is the question. By the looks of it, in the top bracket, there isn't. They've got Antonio. Well, he's a striker, realistically. Can play right wing, which is most definitely where he could play. He is the only one at the minute. That is absolutely nuts. I thought we'd have at least one other top person. I'm not talking... There's probably more than likely somebody. But in terms of the top bracket, he's going to be the best for that. And that is going to have some weight on the card. And hence why he is the price he is. Obviously, the upgrade on the card is nothing too crazy. Pretty much the same as the Prime. The big thing is obviously that big weak foot, and that is what this promo is all about. 5-star, 5 stars, 5-4, 4-5. That is what we want to see in most of these cards, and I think they've done it really well. Design looks really nice, obviously on both, and I think this card is absolutely sensational. Like I said with the 92, even with the 90 as an SBC, this card is, well, probably more better than George Best and obviously Garrincha. From what I've seen when I think I've used every version bar from the base, I want to say. I don't think I really got chance to use that one, but we've used the prime, we've used the mid, now obviously the FUT birthday icon. They are all very, very top end cards, and I think we've used prime and base best, and I want to say all versions of Garrincha, including the World Cup, and I personally say Jairzinho is better. And that is just a fact with him. Now he's got the 5-5. It adds that value that they physically cannot have, because all of them have pace, all of them have dribbling, shooting. Bit of physicality is Jairzinho's strength, personally, over the other two. But now the 5-5 is definitely something that is going to be spectacular for him. So another 10 out of 10 icon for me. I want to look at Puskás as one of the final ones. Let me know if there's any others you'd like to see. Maybe I do like a breakdown of them as well. But most definitely a fantastic card that you need to have a look at if you can pack him. Very, very hard. Good luck. Check the video out on screen. Peace.